right, Nadia here, Predictive Magazine with Sandweiss. Am I saying that right?
Sandveiss. Yep.
Sandveiss,
Yep.
like German.
Yeah.
So are you guys influenced by kind of that German heavy metal scene? Is that where the name came from? What's the story behind the name, I guess is my question.
Well, the name is funny because it was just like a random thing. We had like a poster of an Evil Dead, the first Evil Dead
movie.
Nice.
movie on in the where we practice, and we were, I wasn't there yet, but Dan was, I think, looking up. They were all searching for words and for a band, and he looked up and saw the actress's name is Ellen Sandweiss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the main actress.
So that's how it started.
Yeah.
Literally from the movie, and not even from the actress in the movie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And based on that name, that's what I would have assumed you guys sounded like. Is kind of a very European heavy metal sound. But actually, when I went to listen to you, your sound is very different. It's, to me anyway, it's very vintage. It really is a throwback to that very melodic and, not to say emotional, but kind of a heartfelt 70s hard rock, very proggy, very heavy, but a lot of, feeling and heart behind it. How did you guys come to have that kind of a sound?
Oh, I guess we're all fans of music from the 70s and from the 60s.
Yeah.
Classic heavy metal.
Yeah. That kind of theatrical, progressive.
Yeah. We were both big fans of progressive music, progressive rock, and so I think since we grew up in the 90s, we were like, influenced by all the, grunge scene, Nirvana and Soundgarden, Alice in Chains.
My favorite.
Yeah. And so I think that, it all blended together and it just gave that sound because I guess that the root of the sound is very vintage, as you said.
Yeah.
And we do play like vintage amps and we like that kind of sound.
Yeah.
Vintage fuzz pedals.
Yeah. Great guitar solos.
Thank you. And I guess, and we always had like something for melodies.
Yeah.
We were all, Beatles fans, and so it's some kind of cliche to say the Beatles when you talk about melodies, but it's still.
Well, they're one of the most influential bands in the world.
The lyrics that he had.
Yeah. And they're fantastic songwriters. So speaking of songwriters, who does the majority of the songwriting in the group? Is it collaborative or?
The album actually, I started to write some songs before I even knew the guys from the band. Yeah. So the band just like started around these songs.
Yeah.
But the majority of the songs of the album, I wrote a big part of them. But we are working on new songs.
Yeah.
And we have like a very, very good chemistry. So it's more of a team effort for now.
Yeah,
the next one will be more maybe a collective.
That's really fun. So this album was the EP that you guys kind of started putting together before you joined the group. So tell me about this future album that you guys are putting together. Are you going to pull songs from here and flesh it out into a full-length album, or are you going to be starting from scratch? Like a fresh start?
Well, this one was actually more like that was our full length.
Oh, okay.
There was an EP before that.
Right.
You're right. Yeah. That was a 4-song EP, and then Francois, who left the band during the recording session,
he was the lead singer.
He was singing, and then Luc took over for him.
Yeah.
I was coming in
to flesh out the guitar.
He invited me to do some solos, and then they asked me to join. So that's how. And since then, we've always, we've kept writing since the beginning almost. So since that time, since the time we were recording that. So
because when we recorded these songs, they were like 1-2 years old already. So and the album we recorded the album in 2013. So as soon as we as soon as we started to play together, it was like a natural thing to move forward. So we just wanted to write some new stuff.
Awesome. So you guys are doing a lot of live shows. Would you say that you're on a tour right now, or just you're playing here at Festival D'ete de Quebec, your hometown? So where do you see yourselves kind of going in the future? We'll get back to this big show in 1 second. Where can people see you after this interview comes out? Where else are you guys playing?
Well, we're playing locally next week here in St. Lucie in the festival close to Quebec. And after that, we're playing in Heavy Montreal on the 9th.
Really, really
Yeah.
nice.
9th of August. And we have a couple of other shows after that planned.
Magdalen Island?
Magdalen Island.
My real hometown?
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Where's that?
It is in the St. Lawrence Gulf. It's just like a small island. Like
Yeah.
80 kilometers from an end to end.
That's
So,
exciting.
yeah,
I
A
come from
packet
there.
full of rock fans and take over the town.
I think the whole island's going to be there probably.
Yeah, we hope to.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about this Festival D'ete show. It's a very historic occasion. The Rolling Stones are here today. They're playing their only Canadian tour date, but you guys are opening for a very, very big band that they actually, they got them last minute. Megadeth. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So what does it feel like to be, warming up a crowd and warming up a stage for a band as legendary as these guys who, play in a genre that you guys are very much kind of, tipping into?
Yeah.
You guys excited?
Yeah, it is.
Just really lost for words to how to
Yeah.
express how we feel about it. I mean, it's really, we both grew up listening to that band and probably never thought we would open for them in
Yeah.
our lives. So, I mean, we're really happy for sure. I mean,
Living the dream a bit that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
sure.
That's
Great
awesome.
opportunity.
And High on Fire as well is,
Yeah. They're
a great band as well. So, I mean,
And especially,
really psyched.
that band, High on Fire, the singer, he used to play guitar in a band called Sleep
Yeah.
in the 90s. They still play, like, they were just reformed a few years ago, but that band just influenced me a lot. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'm very excited to play with High on Fire too because of the whole story and everything.
That's amazing. So,
yeah,
you guys are kind of coming like full circle, and soon you guys are going to be the ones influencing bands and opening those stages. Well, you know what? Festival D'ete, Heavy Montreal, like these are not little festivals. Like you guys are clearly climbing up, and I hope to see you guys come to Ontario very soon and play in
We hope to.
Toronto.
us too, yeah.
Oh, we hope so. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, thanks very much for taking the time to chat with us today. I really appreciate it. I wish I could be here to watch your show this weekend, but here's hoping I can see you guys very, very soon. I love your music. It's really great. Keep
Thanks.
on making awesome music.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Get the album.